it's GiGi and it's story time. And today we're going to read an Aesop's fable called The Boy Who Called Wolf. Now, what is an Aesop's fable? They tell us in here. Aesop's fables, they're legends that tell us that Aesop lived a very long time ago in a place called Greece and became famous for telling stories that were intended to also teach lessons about life. We call his stories Aesop's fables. You ready? The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Once there was a shepherd boy who tended the flock of sheep not far from his village. As a shepherd, his job was to make sure that the villagers' sheep were safe and didn't wander away. One day, when the shepherd boy was feeling bored just watching the sheep graze, he decided to play a trick on the villagers to amuse himself. He began yelling, "Wolf! Wolf!" as loud as he could, knowing that the villagers would come running to help him protect the sheep. Well, there was no wolf, of course. When the villagers arrived, the boy laughed at them. The villagers realized they'd been tricked and were very angry at the boy. But the boy thought that making the villagers stop what they were doing and come running was very funny. So he played the same trick on the villagers the next day and again a few days later. Both times the villagers were very upset. A few days later, as the boy was tending the sheep, a real wolf approached the flock. When the boy saw the wolf, he immediately yelled, "Wolf! Wolf! Wolf!" What do you think happened? But this time, no one came to help him. The villagers thought the boy was up to his old tricks and they didn't want to be laughed at again. So they simply ignored his cries. And he's still yelling, "Wolf! Wolf!" Sadly, this time, it wasn't a trick. The boy was no match for the wolf, who easily stole the sheep. From this, the shepherd boy learned two important lessons. First, you should never yell for help if you don't really need it. Second, if you tell lies, people won't believe you even when you're telling the truth. The boy went to the villagers and apologized for how he'd been acting and humbly asked for another chance. He promised he would never fail them again. It took many months for everyone to trust him, but the shepherd boy had learned his lesson. Because of the shepherd boy's hard work, the wolf never stole from one of the villagers' sheep again. The end. The moral of the story? Liars are not believed, even when they tell the truth. Sometimes there's something called redemption, though. People can prove themselves over and over, and finally, they'll believe them just like the shepherd boy. I love you. I hope you have a wonderful day or night whenever you're watching this. Chop, chop, lollipops. GiGi signing off for now.